India, and also the recent tech press event we had, where KPMG released summary saying that Tamil Nadu or Chennai emerging is hub for emerging technologies. So Tamil Nadu actually strong in many areas, but one of the areas definitely become a leader is IT areas. Then imagine Chennai, the initiative like this will help Tamil Nadu to get more funding, also showcase the strength of Tamil Nadu, and also contribute to the ecosystem. Earlier, more and more start coming from Tamil Nadu and make Tamil Nadu one of the strong destination when it comes to technology and startup. So once again, warm welcome to everyone. I look for your support. Now, may I request Mr. Ajay Yadav, IAS Managing Director ELCOT, to give an overview and presentation of Umagine.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome our special invitees for today, the friends from media. On the dais, Principal Secretary IT, Neeraj Mittal sir, Mrs. Talbot Barre, Consul General of France in Chennai and Puducherry, Mr. Murguel from CII, Mr. Sanjay Tyagi from SCPI, and other friends from CII, ELCOT, CII partners who are present here. As we all know that we are endeavoring into the organizing the maiden Umagine event in Chennai. So the Chennai, this event will be primarily focusing into, I'll just give a brief of the event, will be primarily focusing into technology, entrepreneurship and skill summit. ELCOT along with CII, STPI will be organizing this the event from 23rd to 25th of March, and the venue will be the Chennai Trade Centre in Chennai. So the theme of the event is Umagine Leave the Future Behind. It will primarily concentrate in emerging technologies, entrepreneurship, creating the entrepreneurship, new generation of entrepreneurship and the entrepreneurship ecosystem in Tamil Nadu. And will also concentrate on future skills. As we all know, we have a lot of skilled personnel in Tamil Nadu, and we are one of the leading states as far as the IT sector workforce is concerned. And to also ensure that Tamil Nadu crosses the mark of our 1 trillion economy as has been envisaged by Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, we have to ensure that Tamil Nadu takes a lead, especially in the emerging and the future technologies. Hence, to understand and create the future IT ecosystem, it is very, very pertinent that we take a lead. And I'm hopeful event like Umagine will be able to brand Chennai as well as will become one of the prime event as far as Chennai city is concerned, and will also try to ensure that we are able to make that ecosystem which we are desiring and take a lead in the future and emerging technologies also, as we have already taken a lead in the software as a service, SaaS ecosystem as far as IT is concerned. We are already a leader. So we have to ensure that we do not lose the lead in the future of IT, and that is how this particular event is envisaged and will try to achieve. The event highlights will be, it will be a 3-day event. It will have seven major tracks, 100 plus sessions. It will have 150 different exhibitors, prime exhibitors exhibiting their technologies, 250 plus very, very eminent speakers, and we are also expecting 10,000 plus delegates to participate in the event and witness the event. The major tracks will be about the green mobility, the future of digital technology, the agri-tech, climate change and sustainability, healthcare and life sciences, new frontiers, and tech for good. And the major technologies of future which the event will be focusing on and deliberating on will be artificial intelligence and machine learning and data sciences, next generation of software, blockchain technology, cyber security, immersive reality, and advanced connectivity. We have already got a lot of support from various sectors, and there has been immense support from academia, from industry, from various countries, and these are our major partners. As you can see, they are already committed to the event, and I wish and hope we to have a grand event and to achieve what the event is envisaging, and hopeful to make the Tamil Nadu the future of technology and to take lead in future and emerging technology. I again welcome all my friends from media, and I also request the friends from media to participate in the event, to cover the event, to make it a success and brand Chennai as one of the leading cities in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ajay Yadav. May I request Dr. Sanjeev Taki, Director, STPI, to share his remarks.
Dr. Neeraj Mittal, Principal Secretary, IT and Digital Services, Government of Tamil Nadu. Ms. Talbat Bade, Consul General of France in Puducherry and Chennai. Mr. Ajay Yadav, Mr. Murgoval, Mr. Vignesh Ramanujam, member from the press, ladies and gentlemen. This is, in fact, personally, a wow moment for me. I am here for last 8 years. My posting is here in Chennai for last 8 years. We have done a lot of events in last 8 years. And one of the most prestigious events was the CII Connect event, which we have done, 2025 editions. But one day, we will be able to see that event to go to this scale. That was our dream. In fact, when we met, I met Dr. Mittal first time in his chamber. He told me, have you gone to event Slush? And I have heard that, first time from his mouth only about this event. And then he told me with a very, very much conviction that we will do it in Chennai. And I think this is that Slush movement today happening in Chennai, when whatever he has said under his leadership, it is going to happen very soon. The content which has been already explained to you by Mr. Yadav is self-explanatory. The event is in a different paradigm is happening. We are going to have the direct connect with the investors. We are going to have direct connect with the startups. We are going to have the direct connects with the who's and who's of the emerging technologies. We are going to have direct connect with the people who matters in emerging technologies. And that is the theme of this event. This event will take this entire paradigm of the emerging technologies to a different level. We will be able to showcasing not only the strength of Tamil Nadu at this event, but we will be able to bring the people from the world who will be able to appreciate the initiatives taken by the government of Tamil Nadu and the STPI together for making this as a factor destination. As rightly said by the earlier speakers, this is the SaaS capital of the world. This is the financial services hub of the world, and we are going to make it the hub for the emerging technologies. And this is the first step towards that. We are very, very proud to participate as a co-host with this event. We would like to bring in all who's and who of the IT industry into the STPI arena to the Chennai, and I'm really very excited for this event. Once again, I congratulate the entire team of Tamil Nadu for seeing this dream to happen, and I'm hopeful that this will happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sanjay Tyagi. And now I request the man behind the whole thing, who has envisaged the initiative Imagine to showcase Tamil Nadu as a technology hub and the likes of stress. And hear from Dr. Neeraj Mittal, IAS Principal Secretary, IT and Digital Service Department, Government of Tamil Nadu. Over to you, sir.
colleagues from the press here, friends from the venture capital world, entrepreneurs, Vignesh from Low Capital, Director STPI here, Mr. Tyagi, Ajay from ELCOT. It's really a pleasure to see this dream come true. As Mr. Tyagi said, that we all have seen Tamil Nadu grow into a IT capital for the last 20-25 years, in which the government has played a seminal role through ELCOT IT parks and through STPI, Government of India, through their IT infrastructure. And our people here, the entrepreneurs here, made this the SaaS capital. We have this dream of the Honorable Chief Minister that we will become a $1 trillion economy by 2030. How do we do that? IT has become, the Honorable Chief Minister himself said once, that IT has become a horizontal. It is no longer a vertical. Now there are technologies which are vertical in nature, which are using IT. So if you take, for example, synthetic biology, you think of, there's a supercomputer called AlphaFold. I think it's a Google program, which predicts how large proteins will fold. It was an unsolvable problem till today. But IT, with the help of computing power, additional computing power, large computing power, quantum computing, big data, analytics, all these put together, we are able to solve a very difficult problem in biology, in pharmaceuticals. We are able to get drugs which can, for example, come out quickly. You don't need long gestation periods, long trials which are required. Similarly, you are able to solve mathematical problems using quantum computing, which previously had no solutions. And these new technologies are helping us to go to this space. They are helping us to possibly do a new green revolution. They are helping us in many ways in climate change, to create green energy. Yesterday we saw IIT Madras did something on creating energy from waves. It was covered in the newspaper. All this is driven by IT. So it was time that Tamil Nadu stepped up from the base of IT to verticals and pushed them forward. This is the aim of this event. This event, and mind you, this event is not a Tamil Nadu specific event. Unlike the fact that it says Umagine Chennai, Chennai could be, it could become Bangalore, it could become Kuala Lumpur, it could become. So we want this to be a event. That is the aspiration of the Honorable Chief Minister. That this is an event which is possibly national in nature. It could be pan-Asia. It is the first event we are doing where we are not just talking of IT, we are talking of all emerging technologies. You would have heard of some event called, of course, Tyagi Saab talked about Slush. So Slush, we went, our Honorable Minister just visited Slush. It happens in Finland every year. It is one of the largest. I would encourage you to go and Google it and see. It is one of the largest events hosted by entrepreneurs, for entrepreneurs, by the entrepreneurs. And it creates knowledge and wealth because all these creative people meet at one place. We do not want this event to be a place where we just exchange business cards. You would have gone to many events, right? We do not want this event to be like that. We want this to have experience. And hopefully we will be able to deliver that to all of you. We are hoping that we will have students from entire Tamil Nadu come on the third day to the Chennai Trade Centre and see for themselves what are the current emerging technologies where students who were students yesterday are working today. We are collaborating with the IIT network where they have about 100 startups which have been curated across the country to bring them here on the floor of the Chennai Trade Centre. France is a partner to this event. At the national level, India-France friendship has been strong and very deep for years together. And we are thankful to the Consul General for having associated with us in this maiden journey by Tamil Nadu. Last year we participated in the World Economic Forum and we took some people here, some entrepreneurs here, and it was one of the most frequented area. The Umagine Lounge was the most frequented area in the history of WEF, where all the venture capitalists came because they believe in this idea. They believe in the idea that time has come for Tamil Nadu to step up, to be a technology numero uno for the rest of the world. We want in every boardroom, when they talk about technology, they should think about Tamil Nadu. They should think about Chennai. And how will that happen? Unless we bring everybody from across the world to this place. We have impressive line of speakers who are really interested to come. We are finalizing that program. If you look at the press note we are going to circulate, or it has been already circulated, you will see the areas we are going to cover. And these areas have been found by looking at what is growing fast and where the Tamil Nadu strength is. So for example, if you look at the areas we are, the future of digital, green mobility, climate change, sustainability, healthcare and life sciences, new frontiers, and tech for good. Now, tech for good is a very interesting vertical which is very different from the others. So, tech for good vertical or track will be divided into two parts, where we will see how emerging technologies are being used in governance. For example, Tamil Nadu is doing some work on using blockchain for predictive delivery or providing certificates online, so that students don't have to go every time for for certification of their caste certificate or school leaving certificate. Some state we saw recently, I think in Telangana, they have done an application where they've used liveness of a photograph to launch something called renewal of their driving license online. You don't have to go and visit. So how do states collaborate and share this knowledge for deploying emerging technologies for better governance? And that is something which is going to be discussed there. The other aspect of tech for good is tech for impact. A lot of non-governmental organizations are working to use technologies for social good. It could be education, it could be health for poor children, detecting diseases, putting support systems for them, and how is that part of the world, the non-governmental effort using technologies to support the mankind. We are, as you saw earlier, the tech for good, the tech for social impact are all being partnered with leaders in that. So every vertical is going to be driven by a leader in that field, and that is our the structure of this program. This year also we hope to be present at the WEF along with guidance. We have a lot of entrepreneurs here who have come today, especially of course our Vignesh is here, who finances and invests in a lot of startups. Manu Iyer, who manages Google Capital, Dinesh Arjun, founder and CEO of Rapti Energy, Rashri Sai, founder of Impactree.ai. And these are all people who have come here today to show how useful this would be for all of us. How useful would this event be for them and people who are aspiring to be like them. And I thank you all for being here today. I hope that the press will continue to track this event. This is just the first event today. We are going to do a series of events between now and 23rd and 25th of March, which the Honorable CM is going to launch. And I hope that the press can help us cover this event as a social good. I know press covers, based on what readers want to read. But if you cover this, people will read this. So please cover this event and all its sub-events as they happen over the period of next 4 months. We hope to give you a very good experience, and hopefully Tamil Nadu will become a leader in technology, skills and entrepreneurship in the world. And that is our aspiration. With that aspiration, I thank you all for coming here today and hope that we will keep seeing you very often and see Umagine being covered in print, TV and social media. Thank you so much.
Create event like SLES and for it to become bigger than SLES also, and also make Tamil Nadu from a leader in horizontal to vertical leaders as well. Now may I request Mrs. Lise Talbot Beret, Consul General of France, to share her remarks.
Managing Director of ELCOT, IES, Honorable Mr. Murugaval from CII, Honorable Minister Mr. Chairman of Software Technology Parks of India, dear friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'd like to say Meka Nandri to the government of Tamil Nadu for choosing my country, for choosing France to be the country partner of Umagine Chennai. Meka Nandri to Dr. Mittal. We've been working with Dr. Mittal for many years now, from guidance. Vanakam, Honorable Minister. Vanakam. I was starting by saying, Meka Nandri, for your government to choose my country as a country partner. We are really honored that France is chosen to be the country partner. France and India, as Dr. Mittal said, France and India have been building a very strong strategic partnership for more than 25 years. This strategic partnership is based on friendship and trust and common values. Innovation, cooperation based on innovation is at the heart of this strategic partnership. Our authorities from France and India have very high ambitions for our strategic partnership. Our President of the Republic, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, wanted India to be our first partner in Asia, and we've done it. Our partnership now, the France-India partnership, is the first for France in Asia. So this shows the ambition France is willing to put on this partnership with India. France and Tamil Nadu have a long history. history of relationships and ties, even family ties. You know, you may know, that our French island in the Indian Ocean, Réunion Island, its population, the 2/3 of its population is from Indian origins, from Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry. That's why we have a special relation with Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry. It's no surprise that south of India, and especially Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, are the home of the 2/3 of the French community living in India. It's about 5,000 people living in the south of India, in the deep south. We have a strong economic presence in Tamil Nadu with our big majors, French majors, of course in the automotive sector, but also in finance and of course in IT sectors. We have more than 140 French companies settled in Tamil Nadu doing business. They have chosen Tamil Nadu thanks to its very dynamic and efficient industry ecosystem and IT ecosystem, thanks to its very high skilled labor and a good university and engineering colleges. We have a very strong dynamic of cooperation between France and Tamil Nadu. Many of our companies have settled in Chennai Innovation Centre, research and development centers, especially in the IIT Madras. Just to give you some example, we have the Saint-Gobain Innovation Centre in IIT Madras. We have the Renault-Nissan R&D Centre in Mahindra City. And we also have innovation centers in the banking system and in the IT here in Madras, in Chennai. So we're very happy to be a partner to Umagine Chennai because we're going to be able to showcase the dynamic of the French tech in the south of India. We have a very strong French tech network in the south of India, of course, with many companies based in Bangalore, but more and more are coming to Chennai and to Pondicherry. And we would like to take this opportunity to increase the dynamic of the French tech in the south of India, hand in hand with Chennai. France is the land of innovation. We already have reached our goal to have at least 25 unicorns. We have now 27. And the President of the Republic has put us a higher ambition objective to reach 100 unicorns in 2030. Umagine Chennai is for us the opportunity to have more innovation cooperation and probably help us to reach this objective of having more unicorns and more French and Indian joint unicorns. In order to reach that, we have started more cooperation with India in the field of IT and innovation. During the last Vivatech Summit, so Vivatech Summit is the French summit dedicated to IT and innovation. It takes place in June, and this year, in June, India was the first country of the year invited to Vivatech. And I really hope next year we could host a delegation from Tamil Nadu to Vivatech 2023. We have great expectations for this Umagine Chennai. We're going to showcase our startups based in the south of India, and we would like also to show you French expertise coming from France. So we are with my team, with the Indo-French Chamber of Commerce, with the Business France team and the consulate, we're working hand in hand to make sure Umagine Chennai is a great success with a nice partnership with France. Umagine Chennai will be also the occasion to have Blue Ocean Awards. Blue Ocean Awards is an initiative putting in light startups, innovating startups in a special way. New innovative startups, differently innovative startups. Blue Ocean Awards has been created by the French famous business school called INSEAD, located in a very nice city of Fontainebleau, close to Paris. But I'm just giving you some teasing, and I leave it now to George from Fontainebleau and India to present you the Blue Ocean Award. I thank you very much for your attention. I hope to see you again during Umagine Chennai. Mekananti.
About tech for good. For me, social innovation is one of the strongest parts of the approach. In the awards, we actually have one category for social, and it's also a very good learning way for organizations to engage in this space, because social innovation requires simple solutions for large number of people, and it has to be affordable, and that's the core of the Blue Ocean. I can talk about this for a day, but I'm very glad to bring it to, facilitate it to Chennai. I've actually been associated with this guy for a number of years, and I did a workshop on Blue Ocean about 10 years ago in Chennai, and I'm very glad to be part of it, and I'm very glad that Madame le Consul Général has agreed, but we've always had a strong French connection for the events all over the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. George. Thank you, Mr. George, for association. Now I request
Dr. Neeraj Mittal, the Principal Secretary of ITDS Department, dear Mr. Ajay Yadav, Managing Director of ELCOT, dear Dr. Sanjay Tyagi, Director of Software Technology Park of India, and Mr. Mulgavel, my friend and Chairman of CA Chennai Zone, Mr. Vignesh Ramanujam, Local Capital Partner, and other dignitaries who are all present here, my dear press people, and the participants of this wonderful event. I am so happy to be here with all of you in this wonderful morning, because we are going to officially announce the Umagine conference that is going to be conducted in March 25 to 28th of this month. Yeah, 23rd to 25th of this March. And of course, it's going to be a very wonderful program. We are planning in such a way, and you all know that we are entering into a partnership with France, and we are very happy to partner with France. I extend my thanks to the consulate. And for the first time in India, we are going to come up with the Blue Ocean Awards. It is going to encourage the people who are going to get those awards. And in the past also, who have got this award, they have developed an affordable way. That's what I was told. So this conference is going to be really going to place the Tamil Nadu at the global level. That's what we are expecting. So we are trying to do it in the best way possible. There are a lot of people who are ready to collaborate with us, and we are exploring all the possibilities. And with regard to the IT and the hub that we are going to establish very soon, you all know that it will be in a global, it will be a global competitive institution that is going to be in Chennai. And this program, the Umagine program, will be your doorstep for the startups or the entrepreneurs who are coming up. They will get good connections across the globe, and it will be of very great help to them. And we are strategizing in such a way that it helps them in all the possible ways. At this time, I wish to thank all the people who are supporting us, like the IT Advisory Council. You are all aware that when this new government was formed, an IT Advisory Council was formed, and people like Kevin is not here, and Mr. Mother, everyone, they are contributing the maximum level, and it is all much useful to us. And it's our duty to take technology to the hands of the less privileged people of the society also. And it is the government of Tamil Nadu has made a resolution to make it happen soon. And in that way, IT department is working towards that. And we have succeeded in many ways because the digitalization is happening in such a wonderful way. You all may be aware of the e-office program that is being run by the government, by TNEGA, and you may be aware of the online services, the number of services that are being provided. We have increased it to nearly 235. It is a milestone achievement, I can tell you. Likewise, we are training all the government staffs to be capacitated with the IT knowledge, so that we can take it forward more effectively. And through ICT Academy, we are giving lot of training programs to the youths of Tamil Nadu, and because of that, you'll be surprised to know a fact, that is, the gross enrollment ratio of Tamil Nadu women is 51% previous year. The national average is only 26.6%. But this year, after all these initiatives and as a result of the Pudumaipad initiative by the Honorable CM, it has increased to 66.6%. You see the difference? The gross enrollment ratio of women at the national average is only 26 something, but our state's average has gone up to 66%. So this government, with a visionary leader as Honorable Chief Minister, we are all working towards achieving certain goals, and we are aware that the $1 trillion goal set by our Honorable CM has to be achieved. And the IT department has taken a pledge to contribute 10% of our share from IT sector, and we are consistently working on that, and we have got a very good ecosystem, and Tamil Nadu is becoming the preferred destination for IT investments also. So through this conclave, there are more than 250 people coming from all over the country to contribute their valuable ideas, things like that. We are expecting more than 10,000 participants in the program, and we have planned to conduct more number of discussions, debates, and workshop kind of things. All these will contribute to the development of Tamil Nadu in a much better way. I take this opportunity to thank one and all, especially our Consul General and her team, as they are partnering with us. And I give a special thanks to her for the good Tamil. Thank you, Madam. Thank you.
Through IT. Now I request Mr. Vignesh Ramanujam, Partner Row Capital, to give the closing remarks, please.
Honorable Minister for IT and Digital Services, Dr. Neeraj Mithal, for spearheading this effort. Our friends from France, Mrs. Lisa Beaubarret, and Chairman of the CII, Sir, Mr. Ajay Yadav, IAS, Managing Director of ELCOT, and of course, Dr. Sanjay Tyagi, Director of the Software Technology Parks. When I moved back to Chennai in 2016, and this is a very personal story, I have to say this. I could not have imagined that I would be attending an event like this, or looking at something like Umagine in Chennai happening in March between 23rd and 25th. 6-7 years ago, it was always considered to be a kind of an ecosystem that was yet to get into its stride. Under the able leadership of this government, I think, as well as, of course, the luminaries on stage present here, and all the efforts of the CII and the government of Tamil Nadu, I think for the first time, I think we feel like our state will finally hit its stride. So I would like to actually honor everyone here with a round of applause, if that's okay. I think some of the others already mentioned that we are well ahead in terms of, let's say, being a SaaS ecosystem, a software ecosystem in India. But the more that we look at, particularly the themes of next year's, at least as a venture capital investor or as somebody who's genuinely interested in the startup space in the country, if we are to hit that $1 trillion Tamil Nadu goal, and if we really have IT contribute a significant chunk of that, then I think we have to expand the definition of what we think is technology. And we now see that the themes that are coming up next year to be discussed, technology's definition is now expanding to not just software but also hardware and software and data. And we are seeing the emergence of all of these other technologies, like Dr. Neeraj Mittal mentioned, AI, ML, and blockchain. But not just that, right? It's also IoT, it's also emerging technologies, it's also deep tech. And the sheer amount of support that I think, without government support at least, in terms of making this an ecosystem that can foster entrepreneurship, I don't think we will be able to achieve that goal. And so, very, very excited to, focus on the skills, the technology, and the entrepreneurial spirit that we should continue to strive to develop in Chennai and in Tamil Nadu, and to celebrating entrepreneurship in March 2023 with everybody. I have nothing much further to add. So yeah, very wonderful to be here, very grateful to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Vignesh Raman. Okay, once again, I like to appreciate the media friends. It's a very, very important event. Definitely look forward to your continuous support because it's important to create the ecosystem. One of the reasons why Silicon Valley is so successful in creating a world-class startup is because of ecosystems. So imagine Chennai will create a strong ecosystem for Tamil Nadu to become a leader in horizontal and to lead in the vertical space. Because we need to create an ecosystem because for Tamil Nadu to achieve the $1 trillion economy, and the startup technology company is going to play a significant role. I'm sure Imagine Chennai will play a critical role to create ecosystem, and going forward, Tamil Nadu create more and more startups and become a leader in the IT and technology space and startup also, and contribute to the Tamil Nadu government, the vision of becoming $1 trillion economy, and on that IT to contribute 10%. So once again, my sincere appreciation and to all the media partners. And with this, we are closing the press conference, and I request all the media friends to join for lunch as well. Thank you so much.
வல்லுநர்கள் வேறு